Hola. Hoy es día 13. Today is day 30. Hoy es día 13 of 100 days of Spanish. And I want to just say, when I did a yoga class, the teacher told us how to practice at home. And I never practiced at home. Para mí, la clase era mi práctica. And I'm happy for you to have the videos, as your práctica. Miras el video, and that's it, you finished. Aprender means to learn. And if you think of an apprentice, he's learning or she's learning. Aprender un lenguaje. A language is un lenguaje. Aprender un lenguaje es un proceso que toma tiempo. And that's why I've done 100 days of Spanish, because toma tiempo means it takes time. Poco a poco. Hoy I want to talk about un diálogo en un café. A dialogue en un café. Bien? So let's get to it. And we'll start with the word más. Más means more, right? You know that. Un poco más is a little bit more. Más, por favor. More, please. Un poco más, por favor. And I want to tell you a new word, which is algo. Algo means something or anything. So I'll go, sounds like I will go. I'll go to the shop for algo. So if I say algo más, that would mean anything else. Or quiero algo más, I want something else. So algo can mean anything or something, but that's a quirk more of inglés than español, because in inglés we use something when we're saying something positive. So quiero algo, I want something, quiero algo. And we use questions, we use anything when it's a question or a negative. So, ¿quieres algo? Do you want anything? I also want to talk about words like yo, which is I, tú, which is you, and usted, which is also you. And this is why I say aprender un lenguaje es un proceso que toma tiempo. Imagina that we're en un café and we're sitting. I say to you, ¿quieres algo? Invito yo. Do you want anything? I'm paying. ¿Quieres algo? Invito yo. So that's like tú quieres, do you want? But when the waiter comes over, he's not going to say tú, because that's informal. That's what we do between amigos, entre amigos. He's going to use a different word for you and a different set of verbs. So he's going to say, usted quiere algo. It's really similar. You just lose the S off the end. So I say, tú quieres algo. And the waiter says, usted quiere algo. Right? Now, usted sounds so foreign, doesn't it? So let me demystify it. I read Don Quixote, or part of it. It was so boring. In Espanol, I didn't like it. But Sancho Pan says, or whatever his name is, says to Don Quixote, su merced. And that's like your majesty, su merced. It sounds a bit like your majesty, doesn't it? Su merced, your majesty. Su, your, merced, majesty. And that su merced evolved into usted. Right? They're related, relacionados. So usted is a throwback to that. It's a throwback not to Miguel Cervantes, but to a time when they talked un poco diferente. So, usted quiere algo. But the waiter's not going to say usted quiere algo because there's at least two of us, maybe un grupo. So he's going to say ustedes. You're like your majesties. It's just the word for you in a formal situation, ustedes. And when it's ustedes, they say quieren. So they've got an N on the end of the verb. So yo quiero algo, tú quieres algo, usted quiere algo, ustedes quieren algo. So that's what the waiter's going to say. Hola, buenos días. Ustedes quieren algo. And this is why I say aprender lenguaje es un proceso que toma tiempo. But don't worry. These detalles, they come with tiempo, with time. No? So we're en un café. Hola, buenos días. ¿Ustedes quieren algo? Sí, yo quiero un té con un poco de leche, un té con un poco de leche. I turn to my friend, ¿y tú quieres algo? She says, yeah, I want an orange juice. Ella no habla español. No habla español. She doesn't speak Spanish. So I say, sí, ella quiere un zumo de naranja. And then we get our bebidas. Y es perfecto. Mañana I want to develop that diálogo un poco más because I think it's good to practicar and to keep learning. So come back mañana for day 14 and we'll learn how to talk about anything else and develop that diálogo en un café un poco más. So I'll see you tomorrow for más español. Hasta entonces, see you then. Adiós.